So Scott, it was a resounding 4-0 win against Dagenham on Saturday. What did you make of the team's performance as a whole?
Yeah, I think the result speaks for itself. Defended well, clinical at the other end of the pitch. Clean sheets are obviously important at this stage of the season because if we keep them, it gives yourself a platform to win games. So I thought the forwards did well and took the chances well. So happy all round.
Drissa Traore made his debut at the weekend and he linked back up with Manny Monte, who also joined from Forest Green. How have they settled in with the team so far?
Yeah, I think it's helped the pair of them that they knew each other, but I think we're quite an easy group to come into. We're welcoming and a good set of lads here, so they both settled in well and both did well Saturday.
The win puts you third in the table with 9 games to go. Is the mindset and the goal still to catch Macclesfield at the top, or is it more about like solidifying playoff places now?
No, I think it has to be. I've been in and around football long enough now to know that things turn around quite quickly. So all we can do is win our games, and if we win our games, you never know where it'll take you. 9 games is still a lot of games to play, so if you take 27 points from them, you just never know.
Looking ahead to Boreham Wood on Saturday, obviously they're also in the playoff places. What sort of a threat do you think that they'll pose to you?
Goals. They scored quite a few goals this year, haven't they? They've got some good players, so looking forward to it. It's a challenge. It's another big game, and I think come to this stage of the season, they're all big games, and the points aren't to be sniffed at. So we have to go down there and do a job and hopefully get the points.
And do you think that the one game at a time mentality that Mickey's spoken about at length, do you think that that's contributed to recent successes on the pitch, or does that kind of stuff get left off the field when you get there?
To be honest, I think the gaffer says them sort of things to you, but it doesn't need to say them to us as players. We all know that. There's enough experience in the dressing room to know that you can only ever deal with what's in front of you, and that's one game at a time. So you win that one, and you never know where it's going to take you down the line. So we have to just make sure we keep doing that.
How important is it, the trust in the defensive line? You seem to have a great relationship with Steve McNulty. He trusts you, you trust him. How important is that, especially in the defence?
I think if you look throughout football, throughout football history as well, goalkeepers always have a relationship with the centre halves, and me and Mac are no different. We've been promoted together, we've played a lot of football together, we've fleeted together for a good few years, so known each other a long time, so it helps. He knows what I'm going to do, I know what he's going to do, and we have a few arguments along the way, but like you say, we trust each other, and not just us two, myself and most of the back four. It's about building relationships, and like I say, we're all close, and we all know what we're going to do for each other, and it's about being there for each other at the end of the day.
And what are some of the things that he mentions to you during the game, or you mentioned to him during the game?
I probably couldn't say it here. No, like I say, to be fair to me and Mac, you don't even really, we argue a lot, but you don't really need to, it's a lot of times it's a look, it's a, hey, that's more, because we know we've played with each other long enough that we know what's expected and what's not expected, so he demands high standards from me and I demand high standards from him, and that's how we, I think that's why we get on so well.